We made it. Just barely on time. 30-minute start. Oh, look, and this guy's at the table. Lewis, say hi for the camera.
Hey, what's going on?
What up? Day one, we're gonna do this. Top stack wins. I'm gonna take his money. Last longer, I'm gonna take his money. All right, here we are on the way to Borgata in Atlantic City. That's a FaBled hunter and friends.
Hello.
And friends. So guys, oh, there you go, Mr. T. Mr. T is with us. See the back of his head. Thank you for driving, Mr. T. Appreciate it. So our FaBled hunter is hunting some chips, right? We're taking a little detour from our normal card slinging. We are card slinging though, right?
Yeah, I've been grinding a lot of poker recently. This is actually gonna be like my first, I guess, like live tournament. Really, I played like maybe like one or two.
You didn't even mention it. This is the Borgata Spring Open. This is like a huge regional event that's once a year, right?
Yeah, I think every year, I guess in April, they have like a main event, but I think that's gonna be happening when we're going to Japan.
Yep. This is like the April, the Mega Million or something like that, right?
Yeah. Almighty Million.
Almighty Million event. That's what we're facing down. And you brought a teammate, not a flesh and blood player, but a former Magic grinder, right?
Yeah.
He's my sensei.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you brought him into the game of Pokage. What's up? So
Pretty good.
You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Lewis, known as Toast XP username online.
Okay. And what are your expectations of this event, or how do you come? Why choose this event over every other event?
It's close to home, and
We have our boy Calc was the one I think who like kind of got us into like kind of wanting to play it live.
Okay.
Christian Calcano. He's like a Magic Pro.
Okay.
Did really well at a Magic Pro Tour earlier, I think last year. Got top 8. But he's been like a longtime friend of ours from Magic, and he's like a huge like live poker player. Like he loves just like traveling and going to like all these live tournaments.
Okay.
And usually it's like, I know it's like a little bit cost prohibitive because like you have to like travel, you have to like accommodation, whatever. But I think it should be fun, kind of like going to like a calling.
Yeah.
really it's to hang out with friends, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, because Calcano wanted to hang out, so really it's to just have a good time, hang out with friends. I'm more of like an online guy, nerdy A-tabling. Yeah, so this is definitely.
That's how I started as well, from Full Tilt Poker and Poker Stars. I just got to tell you boys that this event, or this slew of events, is probably the best EV you're going to get at live events outside of like a World Series of Poker. And this is a great warm-up for June and July, which I used to do. I used to do this circuit. I used to go to the WSOP for 30 days, and then maybe, after the summer, chill out for a little bit, and then go to maybe the Fall Open, and then this plus some Mohegan Foxwoods, which are not as good events. I'd say on the East Coast, the Borgata hosts the best poker event. So you guys are doing the right thing. This is like, the best, the highest field and the best return. So we're at the right place. So good luck. I'm looking forward to a lot of last longer competitions. Hopefully, if you guys are aware, for live poker, and we'll see. We'll check back after day one. All right, folks, we are at the Borgata Spring Poker Open, getting our piece of $4 million. What's up? We got familiar faces. We got a new one. Everybody said everything about Calc. This is Calc. What's up, Calc? Have you done this before?
I have, yes. I like playing at Borgata. It's a fun time. The tournaments are sweet, so we're here for another one.
So you're the instigator of this little trip right here.
I told the boys, like, yo, we got to get down and play some live.
Yep.
The Borgata tournaments are back. I remember them from before the pandemic.
Yep.
And, these guys haven't played live much, so, I was able to, reel them in, and here we are.
You gave these two guys an opportunity to get some experience. So how are you doing in the tournament right now?
Pretty
it's
good.
the first break. Four rounds so far, right? Four rounds.
Four levels. I like my table. We started with 100. I have 116. So
okay.
Not much craziness going on, but
Well, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Yeah, we're good. We're
All
chilling.
right. All right. We got Lewis in the hot seat real quick.
What's going on?
How you doing? You
Pretty good.
killer! You murder! You murder!
No.
You got pocket kings! You took me out! You shed blood!
No. Yeah, it was honestly a pretty savage setup, like overpair over top pair.
Yeah.
Pretty shallow, like
Yeah,
stack to pot ratio.
I had the redraw, I had the flush potential.
and
so-
short stack to pot ratio.
Yeah, short
it was
stack.
Like, 2.5 to like 1 SPR.
Yeah, I had to do what I had to do. You had to do what you had to do. So
Yeah, it was
nothing but
pretty
love.
messy. It was pretty messy.
Yep, we got a little last longer right now.
Yeah.
This guy's lasting longer because I'm the scrub that scrubbed out.
Nah.
But
We
how you doing? How you doing right now?
Oh, pretty good. I got like a pretty decent table draw, like a lot of passive players.
Okay.
Like one regular. So yeah, it's looking pretty good.
You're above starting stack, right?
Yeah, like 1.5 starting stacks about.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Keep it going. I know you said that early on when it's like 100 plus big blinds, it's all whatever, right?
Yeah, it's
Still
kind of just
way early.
Yeah, kind of meaningless.
There's, like, information gathering.
Yeah.
You're like figuring out like how they play.
Yeah, we're not even like playing poker. We're kind of just like we're scouting.
Okay.
You know, we're just taking notes, paying attention. You know, looking at showdowns. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, in case we see these guys day 2, yeah, you gotta pay attention. Be a
Well,
sleuth.
I got scrubbed out against your kings, and then the guy to seat 5 at our table. He hit me with kings too. That was like a
That was
60,000
disgusting.
hand.
Yeah, 10 versus kings,
Yeah. I just got aggressive. I thought I was up against ace king, and
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna fire again?
Of course, I'm already in. I'm already in
Yeah,
at 108K. So
Yeah,
we'll
juicy
see.
event, juicy event.
Yep.
Oh, what's up?
What's up? What about our FaBled hunter? He's got sporting the Runaways outfit. What's going on, man?
I'm doing alright. I also have like a pretty decent table draw. It's like pretty passive, like face-up players. There's like one reg, I think, but like he's like directly to my right.
Okay.
So I have like position on him like almost like every hand. It's pretty nice. I'm just under starting stack. I've been just like not really catching the hands.
I hear you.
That much. I caught like 2 hands, and then I lost like both of them. But then later on in the session, I got like, okay, I want some small pots back.
Yep. You just gotta pick your spots.
It's just
That's
how it
what
goes.
happens.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, it's funny. Like when I started playing poker more, I realized a lot of it is kind of like flesh and blood, where you just like, you know, you can't always just like go balls deep, like attacking, no blocks, like the whole time. You're just like, you know, waiting around for like the
you
right
gotta block
times.
and conserve your life total,
Yeah,
right?
and then
Because your
you just
stack
wait.
size is your life total.
Yeah, you just like wait
basically,
around for like the right time.
right? Yep.
So that's it. Is
Well,
what it is.
as for this guy right here, I scrubbed out because this guy executed me.
Hey.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're doing better with my chips than I was, so respect. I lost the last longer.
Take the
but-
life essence.
Yes, but I already rebought. This scrub already rebought. I'm at starting stack plus 5%, and we're looking at what's going to happen in the next break. So, good luck, gentlemen. Play hard, and let's see what happens. We got 4 more rounds ahead of us. Let's go. A FaBled hunter has appeared.
What's up?
What's going on?
So it is day 2 of our little poker excursion. Day 1, I don't think we recorded kind of a recap at the end of the first day. And, you know, things didn't go great. That's an understatement. All 4 of us, me, Saint, Calc, and Lewis all busted, but Calc did win the last longer.
You won the last longer.
Yeah, kind of
something.
Kind of like from like an outside shot too, because I think Calc was just kind of like trying to stay alive the whole time. Lewis had like a big stack. Saint and I kind of busted earlier, and then Lewis just like got like, I don't know, want to say, he just like lost like a massive pot, whatever, it happens. But
You lost a massive pot too, right?
yeah, but you know that's the game that we're playing, and day 2 is looking pretty good, I think, for Saint and I both.
Yep.
We're both kind of running up our stack a little bit. I mean, it's the beginning of the tournament, so running your stack up right now doesn't matter like a whole lot, but it's good to just like
It helps.
get a feel for what's going on.
Get a little bit of margin for error.
Yeah, so it's nice. Feeling pretty good today. I know Saint you're feeling kind of beat up yesterday. Today got some rest and feeling better, right?
Heck yeah. So, I don't know, yesterday I was just getting cracked on pairs and committing my stack on one pair, which is really bad. You shouldn't commit your stack on a high pair. And I did that twice and got cracked twice. Today I'm playing a lot more, tight and, raising the hands I have. And hopefully, it's end of break 1. Hopefully we can make it deep. That's the goal, to make it to the next day where the cash is at. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. All right, we're back. Day 3. What happened, man?
So I didn't play day 3, but the goats did.
Goats are here. Goats are here.
So it seems like it was a good day 3 for the squad, where pretty much everyone at the table, except for the FaBled scrubs.
The FaBled hunters.
The FaBled scrubs.
FaBled scrubs. That's fair. That's fair.
We didn't day 2, but it's good because we're here for our friends. We're doing a nice celebratory dinner at Homestead.
Yeah, we had some Wagyu, some lobster tail. Where's the lobster tail?
Right here.
Oh, right there. Australian lobster tail. We got some Wagyu. We got some crab cakes. We got some good stuff.
And good vibes. And, you know, so far the day's not over yet. We're hoping to make some money later on, but we're celebrating the success of our comrades.
So basically, guys, you're the winners. We're the losers. Real quick. I just want to talk about the end of my day 2. My day 2 didn't go that well. I went to round 16. Lewis had pocket aces, and he busted out round 15. I had an ace-queen versus a king-queen, and, you know, if you push and the king-queen calls when he's behind, what are you going to do? He hit the king on the flop, and it is what it is. So, but there's a silver lining here, because these 3 gentlemen on the poker team, they have stories to tell. Cal, what happened?
Well, yeah, today was my 3rd attempt, and, you know, like I've been telling my friends, luckily 3rd time's the charm, and we managed to make day 2. I had a really good day. Like, my table was great. I won an aces versus kings setup, so that was nice. I had the aces, and we held, and then had another couple of nice spots where someone called my all-in with ace-8 when I had ace-queen, and we held, and when I turned 2-pair on a guy that flopped 2-pair on the flop. So, you know, that was also nice. So yeah, we ended up with 526K.
Bagging
so,
day 2, making the million.
So yeah, we're playing day 2 tomorrow, and hopefully we can run it up and find another bag and
Mikey,
make the FT.
you're in the hot seat. Mikey,
Oh damn.
how did it go?
Wait, introduce yourself because we have.
So my name is Mikey Souls, as they call me. I was in for 2 bullets.
Wagyu's good. 2 bullets.
The Wagyu was fantastic. I busted level 15 yesterday, but I doubled up the very first hand that I played today, and I rode that all the way to a 600.
Wire to wire.
So
Final
I rode
table,
that
bros,
all the
right
way
here.
to a 600K stack. So the goats will be ready tomorrow for war.
And the goat of the goats. What's up, Lewis?
It's funny, the guy with the shortest stack, yeah, like, I fired my 3rd bullet today, and it was, like, pretty uneventful, as, like, I ended out with, like, 11 big blinds, but, I mean, the average stack size of the tournament is, like, 25, so it's not really that bad, honestly. Pretty uneventful day 3, though. Not much going on. It was pretty short the whole way.
Up away from a healthy stack.
Yeah, it, like, pretty much you have to nurse, like, the sub, like, 20-ish big blinds stacked the entire time. There was, like, one eventful all-in where me and my opponent got in for, like, around 30-ish big blinds per, but we both had king-jack. But it was still, like, a big spot for him where, like, I put his tournament life on the line pre-flop. So that was, like, the only eventful hand, pretty much.
All right. Borgata Poker Squad. Let's bring it in tomorrow.
Bring it in, boys.
Final table right here.
I hope so.
I hope so.
That'd be great. We'll have.
All right, Yuanji.
What's up?
We're back.
Yeah, we're
Well,
on the way back.
Well, we're back from this episode. This is long overdue.
Yeah.
Like, we were in Atlantic City, and now we're in Tokyo, about to head back.
Yeah.
So we never closed out the story arc about Atlantic City.
Yes.
So what happened, man? It was 2 FaBled hunters and
Two
three
FaBled hunters,
three
three-
pro players.
Yeah. Well.
The 2 FaBled hunters were not professional.
I think. Well, I'm trying to be, but I think what we had expected would play out kind of did.
Okay.
And you know, Lewis, Cal, and Mikey all made the cash.
They made it in the money.
Yeah, made it in around min cash, maybe plus minus a couple pay jumps.
Yep.
Calc actually was the big winner of the weekend, and he participated in like a $600 shootout.
Yep. One of the major events of the Borgata Spring Open. Yep.
Yeah, and I believe he won the entire tournament.
First place.
For I believe the haul was around $20,000 to first place.
But that doesn't suck.
Not a bad haul, and the guy who he beat heads up was apparently like kind of a poker goat, WSOP ring winner.
Okay. Great. So what are your thoughts? Wait. So what happened to Yuanji, right? What happened to the FaBled Hunters? Because it's our story, right?
Well, I didn't think we would go there, but
Because this is about us. This is our story. We're the main characters.
Well, it feels like a side character story at this point, but you know, it was a good first experience to go to a live poker tournament. You know, I hadn't had a lot of experience before. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you learn with theory that you play online. Playing live is a little bit different, and I think I ran a couple of plays that, you know, might have been good plays in theory, but you know, just the lack of experience to know for sure, like, oh, maybe I could have picked a better spot, ended up panning out. So I fired 3 bullets, and you know, didn't work out.
Okay. Well, here's my story too, where I fired 4 bullets. Or no, sorry. I fired 3 bullets, 2 on one day, 1 on the next day. But the last bullet, out of 17 rounds, where 17 would make the cash, I busted out round 16. I had a dominant hand. I had an ace queen. He had a king queen, and he called my all in because, you know, the tournaments run late. And for somebody that hasn't played poker on a professional level for over 10 years, I'm still rather happy. It felt like it's like the equivalent of day 2ing and maybe bubbling the calling or something like that.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, let's not. Sorry about that, bro. Sore subject given what happened in Japan, but that's for another episode. So hey, at least I feel you, bro. And that said, the story didn't end there. I just wanted to give people takeaway about why relationships matter. Yuanji and I had called upon this gentleman, Mr. T. And Mr. T was my driver for 2 other rides in the past. And we had talked about family, we talked about, you know, politics, we talked about faith, we talked about how hard it was to be an immigrant in America. That's why I chose for him to be our driver. And he was our private driver. And we paid him $500 each way per trip. And on the way there, Yuanji, you remember buying him food, right? You bought him, I think, 2 chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A, as well as like some frozen lemonade or something like that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And yeah, on the way back, you remember when you were like, oh, hey, Mr. T, can we please take a detour to my home in New Jersey and we'll get some gas for you as well?
Yeah.
You remember that, right? He says there's no problem.
Yeah, it's like a 10-15 minute.
Max.
Yeah.
So what happened was he dropped you off. He said everything was okay. He dropped you off. I paid for his tank of gas, which was literally, even in New Jersey, a Suburban tank of gas was like $108, and that was my tip. I was tipping him, and then after he dropped me off, arrived to my door, the back everything was locked. He's like, "Oh no, I took out $500. I gave him a $20, so I tipped him $128." And then even after I tipped him $128, he said, "No, your friend." We mixed up. I need $60 more. And I was like, oh, this is what I got. I don't have any loose change. There's $520 plus I paid $100. No. That's his tip. He would give me $60 more. And I'm just like, I just told you this is my last extra. I'm already giving you $20 on top of the $107 tip. And he basically bait and switched me and extorted me because he knew I had no loose change. So I ended up giving him $600 plus the $107 tank of gas because we were tired. It was late. I was frustrated. That's why we didn't have a wrap-up video. But you know, this guy, I could have helped change his life or made him our driver, our company driver, professional driver. He already made over $1,000 on, you know, the 2 Atlantic City trips, round trip. And he still extorted me for 60 or I guess $80 more because instead of $520, you got $600. And such a bait and switch, man. The guy talked about his family. He told me about how he was trying to put his daughter through medical school. We were building a rapport, and I could have helped him so much. But to him, our rapport of going through on 3 lengthy trips, including actually 4 lengthy trips each way to Atlantic City and back, was worth less than $60 to him. And it really sucks, but that really tells you something about people. So don't be a douche, guys. Don't be a piece of shit like Mr. T. There's a reason why he's struggling to pay for his daughter's medical school, because he doesn't value relationships. We exchanged all sorts of stories on the way there. He knew, you know, $60 didn't mean much to me, but he took his shot, and that rapport was only worth $60 to him. Relationships matter much more than money if you really want to make it through the long haul. And, you know, Mr. T's a jack-off, and 90% of people will take that path, whether it's $60, $6,000, or $6 million. But if you really grind it out and do the right thing in the long term, then, you know, you'll be a lot happier with yourself, and I think good things will happen to you as well. So those are my thoughts. I had a great trip outside of the poker. We lost, I personally lost a good amount of, no, I contributed to the jobs of the Borgata casino, and I contributed to the restoration
It's
of
like-
Atlantic City.
It's like you pay higher than market price at LGS.
Yes.
You're supporting the
You're
store.
supporting the store. That's exactly. So you're welcome, blackjack dealers and dice dealers and poker dealers of the Borgata Resort. I was doing my job and I was doing my part and helping to create stimulus in the economy. Thanks a lot, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, twiddle that notification button. Support the Runaways on Patreon, guys. Let's go Runaways, everybody. And that's it. Bye. This is why there's no good sleep here.